Hey everybody, Diesel McLean here from OK Ned. Most of you already know that by now. We're going to test out and show off a new software that we have getting developed. It's ready to go. We're just waiting on Google to approve it in their Chrome store, which takes some time, unfortunately. But hey, it is what it is. So let's go ahead and pop over to the screen here, and I'll show you what it can do, and we'll get it started. All right, so our newest software we're releasing is called Social Profits. It is a tool that is going to allow you to engage on your posts automatically. So just as an example here, I threw up a test post. Got two seconds to help a friend. I'm testing out one of our new softwares. Want to help? All you have to do is put a hashtag test below. So I got some comments on here. Some people helped me out. So now with our tool that we have with our software, we can actually build out a way to engage automatically and respond to people on our posts without having to do it manually, which can save you a ton of time and automate it. Hence where we came up with Social Profits. So with this tool, once you get logged in, usually the screen here will be blank. But you come over here and you probably the first thing you want to do is change your password, because you'll get a generic password to start. And then you want to save it to something more secure. So what you have to do is, and I'll show you how this works here in a second, is you have to set up segments, message segments, and message groups. So for this, I just built out some here for this test video just to show you guys. So first, we built out our message segments. And you can see these are I just named it title for that. These are just keywords you can use, first name and last name. So it'll go ahead and pull that information from them. And then I just wrote a few different responses like thank you in their name, thanks for responding to my post, thanks for the engagement on my post. And then you just save that. Now what will happen is these will get sent out and it'll spin them. So you won't always get the same one each time, because if you automate it and it's always the same post, Facebook will catch on that you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing, because you're not technically, according to their rules, supposed to automate things. And you don't want to look spammy. So you can see here, I already ran this once just to make sure everything looked good. And you'll see here, I responded to John. Hey, thanks for engaging on my post. And we did that with Social Profits. So we created our segments and we created our groups. So the two different segments I did was thanks, and then a close out. Hey, thanks for helping me with my test. The engagement on the post greatly appreciated. Thank you for helping me test out my new software. And then we save those. And then we came over and we threw it in a group where then you can see I chose by insert, I chose the message segments I already had built out just for this example. Whoops. So we've already got those saved, and I gave it a title. And this way we just save this group here. And you guys will see how that plays in a second here, because we'll go ahead and get that launched. So we'll go back to the main page. So once you have your post and you have these keywords, right? People are putting hashtag test, tests, hashtag tests, and a couple different responses. You want to be able to respond to those. So we came and we built out what's going to be called a social profit card. So let me get that pulled up for you here. And we just gave it a title. We've got it linked to this post. And you can see if you come to the post where the three dots are, you can use Social Profits on this. So this is where we build it out. You give it a title. This is more for in-house. Description, again, more for in-house. And then you'll see we'll put the keywords, because they were told to put hashtag test, or they could put test. And then this is what we want to respond to them. Thank you for engaging on a post. Thanks for helping me test out my new software. And you can keep building out more, and then you press comment, it'll save it. Now we also have a fallback. If for some reason they didn't put hashtag test or test, if it doesn't find one of those keywords, we could still respond to them. And we'll still go ahead and put, thanks for helping me test out my software. Thanks for helping out on the post. I'm testing out my new software. Obviously, you guys could use these for a variety of different things. You don't have to use it just to do a test video. I'm just doing this for testing purposes so you guys can see. You can tag the user, which we did in the response, as you can see here. is we posted his name and then said, thanks for engaging in my post. And then you can set up delay and timers, how many minutes to take a pause between each one so that you don't do a bunch. And you can choose to go by the latest one that people responded or just start an order. So from the top, working your way down, which is what I prefer to do myself. And then you can go back and you can view the post, which you'll see here. So let's go ahead and start running it. Let me save this and we'll save. Now let me go ahead and start running it here. So use social profits. You see we have this saved. That's how you can pull this up. And let me go ahead and close that. So you'll just come here and let me go ahead and run it so that you guys can see. The software, this takes a second here while it initializes social profits. Not a big deal. It's got to get everything set up. But while it does, let me explain a few more things here. We already responded to the one. What you'll see now is that social profits is going down and finding the test. Hey, we already responded to this one. Hey, he wrote test, so he didn't really write hashtag test, but we still want to respond to him anyways too. Basically say thanks for reaching out to us, and then it's going to send a message too. So I'll leave the screen up so you guys can see that, because it takes a few minutes, because again, you don't want to automate too quickly and seem spammy like you're sending out a bunch. So you want to put in those delays, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 12 minutes, random intervals in between, and maybe have it after it only sends out 2 or 3 responses, or you get a message back, it stops for a little while. So you can start responding back and forth with these people. So it's going to respond to my buddy Ron here. And you'll see, again, it's taking a little bit of time so that it's not forced to be too automated. But think about how many posts you guys have seen where you've asked people to comment, hashtag SaaS, like we do for our software or something, or, for more info, reply more info. Or info or whatnot. So when you want to do your marketing, a lot of times those people will respond and you want to reply to them. Well, it's kind of hard and takes a while to go in and respond to each one of these people manually. So you want something that you can use to automate it. So that's where we built social profits. Is what this allows you to do is you could just leave this running in the background. You could go to another browser, mess around on Facebook, check your email, work on some other stuff, or if you're like me, build up funnels and sites because you got a lot of them to do, and let this kind of automate the process for you. It's going to increase your engagement. It's going to allow you to respond to the people you want to respond to, and it's going to allow more than just to, respond on a post, oh, great, I'll send you a PM, and then forgetting, oh, I didn't message that person back. It's going to help you automate that process too. Now you could send them a link after doing this, or you could in Messenger, or you could, just say, hey, thanks, man, for responding to the post like we're going to here. Because if you put a link, a lot of times you'll see people will put a link right here in their comment section. Then what you'll notice is then people don't need to keep commenting on it and putting hashtag test and that kind of stuff, because what's happened is they already have gotten the information. So there's no chance for you to engage with that person more. So this is a little bit more of an intimate way to engage with someone, because you are going to hit them up through Messenger and you guys are going to start a conversation. So it's much better than just posting a link down here in the bottom where you don't really have any control over who sees it. People are going to stop engaging with your posts, and you're going to notice that your post is going to drop down the timeline and get less and less engagement. So one of the key things to do is, as you start replying, you don't want to reply to everybody too. And if you guys watch our other training videos too, you'll see to increase engagement and the most eyeballs on this tool as well is to go ahead and come in and engage with a few, send response, send a message, wait a little while, give it a couple hours, then do it again, wait the next day, do it again. Because what that really does is it helps every time there's new activity on it. Facebook almost treats it as if it's a new post by shooting it back up the timeline. And then other people who are engaging on your post will see it too and go, oh, wait, cool, I keep seeing this post. Somebody must be doing something cool. Like, I don't want to be the one to miss out. And so then they interact on the post too. So we have our timer set here. Any second here, we should go ahead and see that we get a reply, and then you should see that Messenger open up automatically. And you guys, again, you can set these times for whatever you want. And you'll see here, we went ahead and we're sending out a response. Yo, Ronald, the engagement on my post, it showed too quick there, but I'll go ahead and pop that up. So it says, hey, thanks for helping me test out my new software. And then if we go and we look at his profile and we pull up message, you'll see the last message we sent was, yo, Ronald, the engagement on post is greatly appreciated. So we went ahead and responded to him. So you'll notice now it moved on to the next person. And again, it'll take a couple of minutes to engage and do that. And then at any time, if you want to stop, you could just hit stop and it'll close. Now, then you'll notice on the regular post, you'll see, hey, we responded. Thanks for helping me test out my new software. We sent him a message. So Social Profits is a huge tool because you can go through and you can build out your own lists. You can build out tons of these posts. You can use it on multiple different posts. You just have to find ones that says it allows you, like Social Profits here, because this was cover artwork. That's a little bit different type of post. It's not a standard post. And look, there's Ron right now responding. I said, thanks for the engagement on my post. Greatly appreciated. See, and live while we're doing that, he went ahead and responded. He said he tries in between naps. So now we're getting engagement with him, which is huge. So that's very important to get the response and to start talking with those people. Now, you could just send them a link right away. And it's just kind of salesy, like here's the info and you send them the link, or you could strike up a conversation with the person, especially if it's somebody you haven't talked to before. It's very helpful to go ahead and start having a conversation so it's not just sales, sales, sales. We talked about that before too, when you guys are building out your posts, different things, the type of posts that you want to do. Whether that's inspirational, whether that's motivational, or just sales, or anything that gives value content. So Social Profits is launching now. So we'll get the information out there to you guys, but give it a test run, see what you think, and I hope you guys enjoy it.